We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
Come in with a ski mask, bitch with a B-bag. I got a 4-4 with a 4-0. Coming in with some mojo with a Gucci bag.
We in here, one don't get and we ain't fit, they can't get in here. We getting lit in here. I don't care, and the girls dancing everywhere. The bottle popping everywhere, the money overflowing everywhere, the swags everywhere, designers everywhere.
We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
This young T, young David, young Emma, young Thug, young boy, young Bear, young Dog, young Nick, young Years, young Hills. Pull up at your heart, young Mill, young Chill. I say I catch him with the pitch him. Learn for repetition. I got no ambitions, this is so I question my intention.
We throwing money in the airline.
I'm back.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
MK with a Gucci bag.
This young T with a Gucci belt.
KD with a Gucci socks.
Young Emma, Gucci man.
Welcome to another great Money Sundays. I just noticed that I messed up the count of these Money Sundays. But guess what? I'm gonna fix that later. Welcome to another great show. And you know what time it is. It's time to put it up for the one and only Uganda Trades.
Oh my God!
You got it.
Oh my God!
You got.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Uganda Trades best live stream of the week. I know y'all been waiting. Good shout out to the Seahawks for winning their second Super Bowl in 20 years. Shit, I don't know, but we are back with another great, awesome live stream. We about to go crazy. Let's get it. Are y'all hype? I need y'all to put your hands together because this one gonna be a powerful, strong live stream that's gonna capture your heart, capture your heads, capture the spirit. Let's get it. Another great live stream. You know what time it is. This is the greatest live stream on freaking earth. We're about to be profitable 2026 and forever. This is the Nation of Profits on the air. Let's get it. Oh, let me turn that shit off. All right, damn. All right, let's get started. Let's get started. You know, this gonna be. I always tell myself every single week that I'm gonna do a fast, quick, and efficient live stream where I'm not gonna get distracted. I'm not gonna get distracted, and it's gonna be straight to it. It's gonna be straight to it. But before we do all that, we are gonna start off with the earnings. Let's go to our reaction. Oh my gosh, look at the earnings. This is gonna be a powerful and busy week. Let's see. Let's go to Forex Factory. Yeah. Wait. Oh man, it messed up my filter. Bump. Oh. Boom. Look at our calendar. Our calendar list. We have a Tuesday through Friday is gonna be very eventful. Monday should be calm. There's not a lot of economic news coming out, but I'm not a fundamental trader. I'm a technical trader. But let's check out what's gonna be happening on the Monday of this week, the February 9th week for earnings, and we see a lot of earnings. I like some of these stocks.
Oh my God!
We got SPY. We got La Ferrari. What else we got? We got Hood dropping earnings. I want to see how that goes. We got Lyft got earnings too. Ford dropping earnings. We got McDonald's, McWowels, McDonald's. Man, I had some McDonald's in New Zealand, and that was busting.
Oh my God!
It was good. That McDonald's was fire. We got Ninja. I know what's Ninja. What else? What's we got Brown. Bro. This got cooked. Who else? We got Crocs dropping earnings. We got Nebus. We got Brookfield. So not a crazy week as the week prior, because last week was a lot of earnings dropped. It was going crazy. A lot of major companies dropped their earnings. Let's see how Shell did. Yeah, Shell dropped their earnings. Did pretty, but they went under the earnings expectations. Uber dropped earnings too. Uber beat expectations. Now I got Uber on my watch list. Uber. I got Lyft. I don't have Uber. I do got Uber. Boom. Uber. I think I don't got Lyft. Yeah, add Lyft. I'm out here sorting my Uber and Lyft. Look at Lyft and Uber. Direct competitor. Direct competitor. The direct competitor. Let's see what Uber definitely did not beat their earnings, but as you can see, their revenue did pretty good. But look, I already got distracted. Jesus Louise, man. I told myself I'm not getting distracted, but I love the market so much. I'm so compelled by the market that I always get distracted. I always get sidetracked because it's so beautiful. I just love how the market works, man. This capitalism. I love capitalism.
Oh my God!
Yes, I do. Because look at this, all these stocks making money on. Because I'm gonna make some money on. Go. Okay. All right. Let's focus on this week. Let's see what's going on this week. How can we position ourselves? See, with trading, you have to position yourself to make best of each opportunity. And there's a lot of opportunities out here. And guess what? One thing about earnings, right? I always look at earnings, but you don't need to. You don't have to. You don't make money. You don't like earnings. Do not. Our stock doesn't have to have earnings to make you money, right? So after earnings, that can also affect the stock. We just want to see what's going on and what's going to be reported this week. If we are beating and losing expectations, right? So why we look at earnings? Why do we look at earnings? Let me start over. Why do we look at earnings? The reason we look at earnings, we kind of want to see the market, how our companies are doing, right? On the micro granular level. There's a lot of reports like this is the macro level, right? The retail sales, the unemployment claims, inflation, CPI. But this information about the earnings is more of a micro per company basis. How a company is doing. This is how USD or US dollar is doing, or the US economy is doing. So for me, I trade stocks, so I'm more worried about how do you like per stock, how stock to stock is doing, how good is that doing. So when I look at earnings, if a company is continuously providing good earnings report, good revenue back to back each quarter, I know now, okay, that company is a good trading. It's not, I'm not gonna say good trading, but it's good for investment. Why? Because this channel is not just for trading. This channel is also for investors as well. Also, because we are keeping up with these stocks. One let me let's search up JP JP. Man, I'm cooked. I know one of these banks. I invest in these banks. Let's see, JP Morgan, JP Morgan, JP Morgan. Boom. So I invest in JP Morgan. Is it? It's on the bank list. My bank money. JP Morgan. Ooh, I was trading this. Look now, look. Damn, few months, man. Patience. This is why patience is key. Look, I'm already getting distracted, bro. I'm already getting distracted. I'm already getting distracted. I'm already getting distracted, bro. That's why, like, I just love watching and see how the companies are performing. Like the thing is with trading, bro, you fall in love with this. You fall in love. What is this live about, bro? This live is about to that money, bro. It's about preparing ourselves for next week and seeing how much did you invest. I put a band. I put $1,000 in JP around like here. It was like fluctuating here and here, but I expect. Where's my indicator? You know, I was not a big fan of indicators, but I'm getting more like, you know, I'm not gonna overdo my charts with a lot of indicators, but I like the moving average, keeping it simple, keeping it simple. Um, but the VWAP, yep, the VWAPs are good. The 200-day moving average is good. So I got into this. I also got into Dollar General JD. Put a band in here. Ooh, Dollar General's been on fire. I just love this momentum. I feel like Dollar General has a lot more on the table. Our all-time highs back in 22. So I don't know. I put a band in here. We can never. The thing is with trading and investing, you can never predict. We just put our eggs in, you know, not all in one basket. We just. But what strategy do you use, bro? What strategy do I use? I use the support of resistance, but I love to have the VWAP, not VWAP. I love to have the yeah, this is the the value the VWMA and SMA on. I like the 200-day moving average. I don't specifically trade this, but I trade. I've recently started to incorporate it because I just love that extra layer of like, okay, confluence. I love the extra layer of confluence because I usually trade with just support and resistance, but these indicators kind of give you that extra layer of influence on price action, right? So you see support resistance, price is definitely showing weakness, and then you know, and then the thing is, one thing I've learned, man, like it takes patience. Sometimes, like not all the trades gonna hit right away. Like your TP is not gonna hit right away. You gotta be patient. So patient with limited money, you know, because you have a lot of limited money. Nobody has an infinite amount of money when you are trading. You don't have a infinite amount of money. But yes, I trade price action. I keep it simple, stupid. I don't try to do too many strategies because it's like, man, look, like who's more dangerous? A man who knows 1,000 kicks or who's more dangerous? A man who practices over 1,000 kicks or a man who practices one kick 1,000 times. That's me. Market into profit. You know, I'm gonna kick the market into profit because I practice, you know, one strategy. I don't try to switch up. I don't care if someone comes up with the 99% win rate bullcrap bullshit. No, bro. I stick to my own lane. I stick to what works or what I'm more comfortable with. Trading is about what you're comfortable with and what you're willing to put in, like work wise, right? What kind of work, what type of work you trying to put in, right? What type of work you trying to put in? Straight up delicious. All right. Since I'm distracted like a mother, we're gonna go and ask This is our earnings table for the week. Looks pretty good. Got Hood dropping. I'm gonna be looking out for Hood because Hood been getting cooked, gang. Hood been getting cooked. Let's go to IGBT. Give us a weekly. Give me a weekly summary of the stock market for last week and what to expect this week. Any okay, so boom, and then okay, boom. So last week, these are the key movies you should know. Historically down milestone. So Dow Jones and Short have averaged climb past 50K. Oh, what? Dow Jones crossed 50K.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm gonna tell y'all a story. When I first started trading, the Dow Jones. This is the power of investing, right? Us 30. God damn, bro. Let me tell y'all something. When I first started trading, right? Back in 2020, around when the market was getting cooked, Dow Jones was 22,000. Now is more than doubled. More than doubled. Dow Jones hitting that historical mark. 50K.
Oh my God!
This is the power of investment. Power of putting in your eggs in the good baskets. Your power of putting in your eggs in the right basket. The Dow Jones has done his thing. The Dow Jones has done his thing. 50K is pretty good. I don't know. I sound like a goddamn idiot. Mixed index performance. Although Dow Jones hit record highs, broader markets such as SP 500 and Nasdaq finished much lower than last week. Okay. You make this shorter. I don't want to read all this shit. Shorter. Please do not, because I'm trying to get to that back testing because I ain't back testing for real. Okay, so Dow Jones closed above what to expect. Markets are focused on key economic data, job data, inflation, earnings, key growth versus value sectors at trade recent shift, and investors are watching for any Fed-related commentary or signal should affect the outlook. Cool. I had another question. What major news should look out for? See. So there's the job report. This delayed job report figure shows how employment is trending and heavily influence rate expectations. Ooh-wee. Corporate earnings results. And it's the policy and Fed signals. Cool. All right. Back to the Mag 7. So every week I go in. Oof, I was trading this, man. This day right here cooked me. It cooked me. Man, that's the card. That's the card. I do that. So much pain.
Oh my God!
Got into this too. Sold like, I think I sold pretty early. I gotta do my. Man, MX pissed me off, man. Shitty goddamn. I don't know. No. Kava. Carvana. But the Mag 7, you know the Mag 7, they're magnificent. Let's remove all these drawings from last month. And we're about to do a quick technical analysis of the market. That's what I do. Every week I gotta refresh the charts. And the reason I refresh my charts on a weekly basis is because, like, bro, you can't be trading off of information because you're telling your brain something. Where I look at it like this, I'm telling my brain that information is 7 days old. Like 7 days has passed, and the market is always moving. We're always looking for the next opportunity, right? We don't trade information that happened like a few weeks, a week ago, a month ago. No, we're trading new, clean information. And let's say you miss a trade. I say this: if you miss a trade, do not stress yourself about missing a trade. You know why? Because it's gonna be a better down the line. There's gonna be another stock on the line that has gonna be a better, making 10x, triple X, XSS tension on your portfolio. So be patient. I'm learning this the hard way. Patience is key. Like, you know, like there's gonna be great opportunities, but play smart, play slow. You know, this market is not going anywhere. Opportunities, you gotta learn. You gotta work on yourself. This is the reason I even do these live streams is for myself. I also provide teachings for you, but it's for myself because the market is always gonna move up and down. Is how you gonna react when something happens? Are you gonna get emotional and get mad about not that you didn't make enough, or you not happy, or you could just missed something? You gonna have FOMO. How are you gonna react? The market. That's why I always do this. Back to me doing this. I do this because for myself, yeah, to see how I analyze the chart on a weekly basis and how, you know, things change on a weekly basis. But right here, better try to retest this zone, and it failed out. But we had earnings, right? We had earnings, and I'm still performing of this resistance level. Still performing. I'm still respect. I'm still respecting this right here. Still respecting this support and resistance right here. Y'all see it? Still looking pretty cool, pretty slick. Y'all see that? Oh, y'all can. The Meta, we beat earnings and expectations. Price gapped up almost 40 points. Let's see. 80 points. Price gapped up at 80. But 60, 70 points, but ended up selling off. Couldn't hold its old resistance. Old support. Fell through. Now I look at it like this. I look like this is our target. Now this is our new target. And I'm on the lookout. This right here, price comes back. I bought a little early this prior week, but it's still opportunity here. I look and, you know, set alerts. We set alerts. We set Mother Loving alerts. Boom, boom. Got an alert here. But continue. Price could also continue downward. But what I see is we made a high. And we made a lower high. This is a new high right here. So definitely we might see some continuations. Let's go in at 1 hour, see what we see. And I love that we just are, you know, just lining up perfectly. lining it up perfectly. Let's go on the 4-hour. Yeah, I definitely want to, be crossing that to get into that buy, but that's how I see Meta right now. Meta's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Not great, but there's definitely opportunities in Meta. Moving on to Microsoft. You can see Microsoft been on a sell-off. Just whatever. Me, I don't love any of these companies. I'm not a diehard for any of these companies. I'm just here to see where opportunities. And I missed this trade. I was caught up in other trades, but yeah, you can see market was showing weakness on the weekly, and even on daily. We were just on a downtrend. It's on a downtrend, right? Stocks on a downtrend, making lower lows, breaking lows, and then last week we dropped earnings, and then boom. I mean, we dropped earnings and revenue, but we beat it. But the stock continued to fall. But there's some major revelations, right? So we at this old resistance support levels, right? This old channel. This right here can be an entire new target. But how long is it going to take Microsoft to get back to 540? Now we have 400. No, our previous, this was from 2024 Feb. This is before the inflation, the tariffs. And then earnings can be, be a killer sometimes, But look, we came back to earth. Now, where we play it. Let's see if you have any smaller opportunities. See if the stock is starting to create higher highs or starting to show signs of reversal. But we're gonna be, just on the lookout. We don't want to have, too big of dreams, because, like from 400 from 480 to $400, that's a big drop. But how long is it gonna take for market to climb back up there, right? So yeah, we can continue to sell off. So we're just gonna be on the lookout, right? We're not market predictors, we're just market participators, and we always look for future opportunities. Now we're going to Tezzy. Refresh this chart. As you can see, Tezzy has been on a major downfall on a daily, and it's going to weekly, actually going to monthly. And then look, we saw weakness in the season. Cool to see Tesla drop more. Maybe hit this, test these old monthly resistances, right? Could Tesla come back, test his monthly resistances? Because it's at this older resistance, it's fighting it. But let's see if Tesla can hold or break through this older resistance. Let's see. So we still definitely see a support level, right? Definitely see a support level that Tesla is at. And is it going to hold, or is Tesla going to break through? And then look, we signs of reversals, right? They're not like this. It's right here. Just love the way Tesla's price actions is looking. But we're still on a downtrend. Are we going to make any changes? Let's go on the 4-hour. As you can see, Tesla's on the 4-hour. And when Tesla's on the 4-hour, this is our old higher high or all-time high. This action is looking pretty good, but let's go on an hourly just to break it down on a on a granular level, where we can see on a clean bias. So that's the old support, broke through that, dropped like 15 points. That's what I see for Tesla. Like if price comes back up here, that'll be good. But I want to see just more fight for the up here. But also sales are possible still at this 387 level. So it's never never too late to get in some sales, but let's see if it holds up and continues up or goes in flannels. So now we got Google. Google, as you can see, on a tough week after earnings, maybe some guidance issues. What did it say? Bond market investors are nervous. All right, boom. That's where the the market geeks are saying. I see price breaking a support, but ain't gonna lie, this is tough. Let's see. You have this level. See, so this is what makes charting an art work. It's take that as my support. Resistance here. Oops, we did the wrong thing. Boom. And then we have our indication here. Then we have indication here. Where's the market gonna go? On a 4 hour. Definitely reported some earnings. Failed. Now we got 1 hour. Boom, 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 boom. You see. And it's alert. But also price continue down. We're down here. We got Apple. Like Apple's on a month. Set this chart. Apple. Almost done. Y'all be patient with me. Apple's been on a tear this past 2025 weekly. You can see that. Broke some resistances. Then we just continue on the upside. And we've entered. Let's see what this is at. Maybe there's more opportunity above here. Support. Resistance support. This is what we did. We're around this price range. Let's go on a smaller time frame. See. Boom. Yeah. As you can see here, let's kick it up another gear, right? We're not done. This live stream still got some time. But with Apple making new highs, looking pretty good on a smaller time frame, looking pretty good. Oh no, we're on 1 hour. See what's going on here. I'll tell you one thing about trading. Like, me doing all this does not guarantee nothing. about execution. It's about being patient. It's about discipline, right? It's about just doing that. And this is guaranteed, but we put ourselves in positions, make our odds in our favor. This is why I do this. I do this to make odds more in my favor, right? Like trading is like gambling. I'll say that. Trading is like gambling. But the harder we work, more we put those odds in our favor. The difference between trading and gambling is that the casinos control the odds, right? With trading, you are the one in control of the odds. Nobody else. You can choose to not play or play. You can choose to sit out. You are the main control factor of trading. I'll tell you that. You are the main control factor of trading. You are the main control factor of trading. So you are a machine, of trading. So what are you gonna do? You gonna improve your odds, or you gonna keep, not improve your odds by practicing, by doing, the little thing, recharting, looking at how price moved and stuff, or you can not, practice and get better and improve your odds. But this is how Amazon's looking. Lower, lower, low. Then we broke this support level to $214 level. We are currently below it. But would Amazon come and retest this level? I think it will come back to retest this level. But it's definitely looking like it might, sell off in this into this what's it called? 160 level. Let's see. We got this monthly shit. Monthly on the video. Sorry for the curse word. And then we're going to see how the weekly, and then we saw gap down. The video is very funny. It's been in this freaking range forever, bro. It's been in solitude, just moving sideways for damn near a year now. I say a year. Freaking 6 months. We've been in this zone for 6 months. This channel for 6 months. It's consolidating like shit. One breakout here, and around November-ish, October, November, thought the video gonna hit the moon, but no. Nope. So just keep patient. One thing about the stock market, you gotta be patient with it. Don't try to force something that's not there. But if you feel like there's opportunity there, take a chance at it. Don't overtrade it, don't overdo it. That's where risk management comes in. Don't put your whole account on one trade, right? Put a significant amount or a good amount. Not a good amount. Put like a 10%. Not a 10%, that's a little high. Put like 2%, 5% in that trade, right? And if it doesn't work out, you still got 95%, right? And you can just keep on trading that. But one of these trades is gonna work out. But I see it crossing over zone, but I'm looking at, okay, that's my entry zone. Not gonna lie, that's my entry. Got this right here, and here's our entry zone. Then it's our target, and that's it. Let's get it. That's our weekly summary for all the Mag 7 stocks. And that's amazing. We got Tesla looking like this is our Google chart for Google for the week starts. And we have our Apple link. This side's looking like. Then we have Amazon definitely sold off for the earnings. Let me see. I want to see what did I say about Amazon last week. Go to here. Support. Cool. As you can see, things looking pretty clean. Let's go on the 4-hour. Seeing that clear support right there, resistance right there, small time frame resistance. But we are definitely buying above that. Bro, I did not get that freaking notifications. Oh my gosh. I swear this noti, I did not get that. I did not get that because on my bro, on Apple, bro. It was right here. Apple. Now it's at 280, right? Or 260. Bro, I did not get that noti, bro. Oh, so much pain. I like the way Apple looking. They have earnings coming up. I like the way Google looking too. Apple, Amazon. Gotta work on patience. One thing I like is up. I'm reviewing. I don't really say too much about Amazon. But they both took the opposite direction. Cause I literally have my resistance here. This shit flew. This shit went to, Devil's Cove. Just pooped. Poo. Anyways, let's see. Got our Morgan Chase trade desk. It's getting cooked. Ain't no way I'm investing. The market's on a downturn. Let's see. This right here. On the weekly. Okay. But what is this? Let's do a quick block analysis. Oh, TFII. TFII. Is this? Together it's series transportation and logistics service in the US, Mexico, and Canada. It operates through less than truckload logistics segment. What's the in this and STZ installation brands. But it imports spirits in the US, Finland, Italy. This is like a wine brand. Alcohol shit. I got Oleo. Still selling America. Getting into UB. Got some Google shares. Coca-Cola. All right, I'm getting distracted. It's time to watch that on the back test. Getting distracted. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. To see. I put my back test. Gotta be patient. Fuck FOMO. Got the next trade. Plenty opportunities. It's beautiful stock market on FOMO. But let that we go to. You know, we remove these drawings on the daily. You gone. Mm-mm. Bearish, bullish, bearish. Um, I'm so love with the craft. Yeah, opportunity for real. Smaller time frame. God darn. What happened? Nah, it's some lost game. Free trade. I'm gonna lie. I'm just trying to make something out of nothing. $50,000. I probably lost 50,000. Huh? Double trade. Back trade. We're starting on the monthly. Monthly is up. Go to the weekly. Up. It's up. Daily. Ooh. Signs of a year. Daily. Yep, just back testing. I should have put on a little relaxing music. Wow, the hell. Guess that's our resistance right there. Daily resistance, but man, the market's been just up, 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 up and away, up and away. Got this right here. Holy shit. Boom. Win. End of. Let it be. No. To the next week. Still holding my. the fuck? Oh my god, what happened? Oh wow. Wow, that's annoying. Bruh. Well, that's a good way to end it. Yeah, at least I was getting some good action in effort I re-enter. Going outside, motherfucker. Damn. For 1 hour, 15-minute time frame. That's freaking cooked. Good back testing session. Hey, what they though? Good. All right, the music is done by put me to sleep. The music is about to put me to sleep. So I'm going to end on that note. Man, thank you for another live stream. We had did great. Back tested, we went through chart analysis, we read what to expect throughout the week. I have to clear this out because my trading list to be clean, and now to find those stocks, I got to actively be looking for them. I'm gonna wake up early, or I might do it after this live stream. But guess what? It's your job to fill up that trading list, right? This is a trading list. This is an important list. You got to fill it out every week too as well. I've not filled it out because I've been busy throughout the week. But you know what time it is? It's time to end the stream because we had a great stream. We learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about myself. I learned some tricks about, how to play the market. So let's get it. My name is David Katembo. I'm time to go. It's time for me to go.
Oh my God!
But yeah, have a great week. Hopefully y'all make money. I'm gonna be a profitable billionaire by the end of this week. JK, but be great, guys. Stream is over. I know it's sad. It's that time again, but for me to say goodbye. Gunna Trades, love y'all. Peace and be great. Gunna Trades is
We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. Throwing money in the airline. We jig it with a hammer, now we like it.
It's a pinnacle code, living on a killer code. Never tell me different stories when it comes to killer code. Everybody pin a fold, never tell me killer food. Yeah, everybody come.